Imagine this: multi-millionaire tennis stars, raking in fortunes that could fund small nations, suddenly exploding in frustration over a packed calendar, whining publicly like it's the end of the world. But what if I told you one insider just dropped a bombshell that could shatter the illusion of entitlement forever? Hold on tight, because Emma Raducanu's former coach, Mark Petchey, didn't just speak up, he unleashed a raw, unfiltered truth bomb that's got the entire tennis circuit reeling in shock. In a single, scorching social media post, he called out the very players at the top for turning fans away with their endless gripes, declaring point-blank that they hold the real power in their hands. It's a moment that flips the script on victimhood, exposing a choice no one wants to admit. And just when you think the drama can't escalate, Petchey points to Jannik Sinner, the young phenom who skipped 3 full months and 4 Masters events due to injury, yet somehow rocketed to second in the world rankings. How? By owning his path, not blasting it across headlines. This isn't just commentary, it's a seismic shift, a wake-up call echoing through locker rooms and living rooms alike, forcing us to question, are these complaints genuine cries for help, or a dangerous disconnect from the grind that built the legends we idolize? The air crackles with tension as Petchey's words hang like a challenge, daring the elite to reflect before the sport they claim to love slips further from grace. Picture the scene: Alcaraz slamming his racket after yet another grueling week, Swiatek getting impressors about burnout icons we root for, now painted as everything that their own merit. But Petchey, after decades of coaching from the sidelines and glorious battles to Raducanu's meteoric rise, sees through the facade. He knows the schedule's brutality firsthand, having guided talents through its unforgiving maw. Yet here he stands, not defending the system blindly, but demanding accountability from those who profit most. It's a revelation that hits like a serve at 140 miles per hour, unexpected, unyielding, and impossible to ignore. As the post went viral, replies poured in from fellow coaches like Ivan Lejabajcic and Magnus Norman, nodding in fierce agreement, amplifying the roar. This isn't gossip, it's the spark of a reckoning, where surprise meets stark reality, pulling you deeper into the heart of tennis's soul-searching crisis. And as we peel back the layers, one truth emerges: the real game isn't on the court, it's in the choices we make off it. Dive deeper into the firestorm. Petchey didn't mince words when he labeled these public outbursts as grenades lobbed carelessly into the press, explosives that threaten to alienate the very audience the sport desperately needs to grow. You can almost feel the weight of his frustration, a veteran voice rising above the din, pleading for perspective in a world where every tweet can sway fortunes. He paints a vivid picture of the average fan: passionate, hard-working souls who tune in for inspiration, not indulgence, turning off the TV in disgust at the sight of pampered pros decrying their lot. It's storytelling at its most compelling, weaving personal anecdotes from his coaching days with Raducanu into a broader tapestry of resilience. Remember her? The teenage sensation who stunned the world at the 2021 US Open, clawing her way to glory with sheer hunger, no complaints in sight. Petchey was there, molding her raw talent amid the chaos of sudden fame, witnessing firsthand how embracing the grind forges champions. Now, watching today's stars torch that very ethos, he can't stay silent. The narrative builds like a thriller. Enter Sinner, the Italian prodigy whose hip injury sidelined him for months, forcing him to miss key tournaments that lesser players would kill for. Yet, instead of sulking, he returned sharper, hungrier, surging to the top 2 without a whimper. Petchey's example isn't abstract, it's a mirror, reflecting back the paths untaken by those who choose spotlight over sweat. And here's the surprise twist that grips you: while the tour's calendar swells with events, ballooning prize money to obscene heights over $2 billion annually, players like Alcaraz and Swiatek, earning 8-figure endorsements, still frame it as oppression. Petchey counters with empathy laced in steel, acknowledging the physical toll but insisting the antidote lies in agency. His post unfolds like chapters in a novel of redemption, each line drawing you closer to the emotional core: love for the game that once united us all. Fans, he argues, crave authenticity, the roar of crowds for warriors who battle silently, not sob stories that echo privilege. As the story crescendos, we see echoes of past greats: Federer's elegance in exhaustion, Serena's unyielding fire through pain. They didn't dictate terms, they defined them. Petchey's intervention isn't judgment, it's a lifeline, urging a return to roots where choice becomes the ultimate weapon. In this unfolding drama, retention skyrockets as curiosity peaks. What if these words ignite a silent revolution, where players pivot from protest to prowess? The tension simmers, inviting you to ponder your own battles, making tennis not just a sport, but a metaphor for life's relentless rally. And as Petchey's voice cuts through, it reminds us that true surprise lies in simplicity: the power to choose has always been yours. Now, the plot thickens with raw emotion. Petchey, drawing from his intimate history with Raducanu, transforms this critique into a heartfelt saga of mentorship and missed opportunities. Back in 2020, he spent 10 grueling months shaping the then-teen prodigy, instilling a work ethic that propelled her to immortality at Flushing Meadows. Those sessions weren't glamorous endless drills under British drizzle, tactical breakdowns till dusk, but they forged a bond built on mutual respect, not entitlement. Fast forward to today, and Petchey's dismay feels personal, like a father watching prodigies stray from the path he helped blaze. He recounts how Raducanu, post-US Open, faced a torrent of expectations yet chose growth over glory, skipping high-pressure ties like the Billie Jean King Cup to prioritize ranking points and cohesion with her new coach, Francisco Roig. It was a calculated risk, one Petchey defended fiercely, knowing the PR backlash would sting but the long-term gains would soar. This anecdote humanizes the uproar, turning abstract complaints into a character's arc of defiance and discovery. Surprise strikes again as Petchey reveals the hidden toll, heavier balls since 2021, evolving tactics that demand bigger hits from smaller frames like Raducanu's, all while the schedule compresses like a vice. Yet, he insists, these are not excuses but invitations to adapt. His words evoke a montage of triumphs, the thrill of a comeback ace, the hush of a tide breaker juxtaposed against modern malaise, where social media amplifies gripes over grit. Compellingly, he spotlights British compatriot Liam Brodie, who earlier dismissed schedule woes outright, echoing a blue-collar ethos that resonates with grassroots fans. Petchey's narrative weaves these threads into a tapestry of tension, where every poll reveals deeper stakes, the sports soul at risk of fracturing under fame's weight. Imagine the locker room whispers post-Alcaraz scrolling in silence, Swiatek pausing mid-rally, moments of introspection that could rewrite rivalries. It's storytelling that hooks the heart, blending insider lore with universal truths about perseverance. As the drama unfolds, Petchey's call echoes like a coach's halftime roar, reclaim the choice, or lose the legacy. This isn't mere commentary, it's a catalyst, propelling viewers to relive their own underdog tales, boosting that vital retention through shared vulnerability. And in the quiet after the storm, a subtle shift emerges, players perhaps eyeing fewer mics, more courts hinting at hope amid the havoc. Petchey's voice, seasoned by scars and successes, doesn't just critique, it compels change, turning a single tweet into the prologue of tennis's next golden chapter. Climax hits hard. In this whirlwind of revelation, Petchey's unyielding stance serves as the fulcrum, balancing outrage with optimism, urging a pivot that could revitalize the game we adore. He envisions a future where complaints fuel innovation, smarter recovery protocols, flexible opt-outs not fuel for fan fatigue. Drawing parallels to Norman and Lijabysek's endorsements, the story swells into a chorus of consensus, a collective sigh from the coaching fraternity tired of defending the indefensible. Surprise lingers in the air as we uncover Sinner's blueprint: selective play, laser-focused training, yielding dominance without dominance as drama. It's a blueprint Petchey gifts freely, born from nights pondering Raducanu's trajectory, her recent surges under Roig, pushing top seeds to the brink, proving choice's potency. The narrative arcs toward empowerment, each paragraph a step from chaos to clarity, retention locked by the thrill of potential upheaval. Fans, he implores, deserve heroes who honor the hustle, not highlight the hurdles. As the script closes, Petchey's words resonate like a Final Four-hand winner, clean, conclusive, calling all to courtside accountability. This tale isn't ending, it's evolving, inviting you to witness the choices that shape champions anew. If this raw take on Petchey's explosive call-out has you fired up about tennis's future, smash that like button, drop a comment on who needs to hear this most, and subscribe to all sports updates for non-stop scoops that cut through the noise. Your support keeps the rally going. Hit it now.